Hello everyone, welcome again to another video. So my name is Rocky Calvin and I'm a trader. And in front of you, the drop you're seeing just right now, if you take a look at the previous video that I just did about how to trade price correctly, I told you guys that gold is gonna be dropping and we are going towards this low here that was created on Monday. Today is Wednesday. Uh, Wednesday 20 no Wednesday 30th of July. Okay. So that's where we're headed to. And I gave reasons why we came up here, exactly why we came here. I gave all those reasons. It's only that you guys have to go and watch and learn. And this is our primary target. And price might be wanting to go lower. Actually, this week I'm looking forward to more of sales on gold. And back to the video, the future of AI in trading. This is a topic that me personally, I've had a lot of questions about. And you see, AI is such a powerful tool and it's moving or evolving at a speed that is so remarkable. And I had some questions like, okay, how is trading going to be? Because you see, right now, a lot of traders, a lot of people are using AI to detect patterns and so on. But one thing I want you guys to understand is that let us stop trying to compete with AI. AI cannot replace humans in trading because we humans have something that AI does not have, and that is called intuition. AI is a great tool. Is great. Like you see, the future of AI and intuition in trading is moving forward. Quite a powerful fusion where machines like the AI are going to be doing the heavy lifting of data analysis, pattern recognition, and execution. But you see, we human are the ones who are going to be refining strategies and also using the God-given talent that we have, that is intuition, to interpret, uh, and also adapt these evolving markets, right? So AI is going to be helping in things like pattern recognition. So AI can literally scan, millions of data points that would take a human being years and years and years and years to be able to backtest and see what's happening. But AI can really do that very fast. And those some patterns are even invisible to humans. So AI can easily detect that and give us that data. So we as human beings can use our intuition and see how the data looks like and choose, can we work with this pattern? Okay. Apart from that, execution speed. You see, with the AI, when you want to execute, it's super fast. And this is mostly for people in the high frequency trading. People use algorithms, to execute trades in microseconds. Actually, it's like super fast. So it's really gonna be helping. But at the end of the day, the human coordination or human involvement is and is a must. Let me not use the word must, but literally is very important for successful trading. So apart from that, you see, there are some other models like the quant models, whereby machine like the AI will be learning algorithms to adapt to changing conditions more flexibly than static strategies. So once you have an AI, it will be able to detect the changing, you know, market conditions and so on, and you as the human being will be just doing the easy part of it, and profits coming to you. And also apart from that, AI models can also monitor portfolios in real time and flag threats after flag threats faster than any human, because sometimes we often make mistakes when it comes to risk management, wanting to revenge, but AI can easily detect threats faster than we human being will be able. And actually, that's one of the most powerful tool that AI has over human being, because they are super fast. They can do things super fast. They can think super fast. But for us, we human beings, our emotions often hold us back, because we have to think of our emotion. How will I feel if I cancel this trade? How will I feel if I miss out? We have a lot of things that often make our decision making not really faster and reliable. So despite AI's dominance in data and speed, human intuition remains irreplaceable. It cannot be replaced. For example, in areas like maybe contextual judgment, traders can interpret back black swan events or maybe geopolitical shifts in ways AI cannot. So you see, for example, um, these geopolitical factors, you just realize that okay, maybe Israel maybe bombed a certain city in Iran, or maybe US just got involved in a certain war. You, as a human being, you'll be able to understand contextually. You'll be able to understand the context and give a judgment that AI cannot. Now, apart from that, when it comes to the aspect of narrative building, you see, humans are better at constructing macroeconomic narratives or detecting long-term shifts in behaviors, and since we have that power, that gives us strength over AI. And apart from that, when you talk about emotional intelligence, intuition helps in reading market sentiment and knowing when not to trade. But you see, AI, based on the data, as much as I know, it's very possible to in future we are likely to be having AI who is also gonna be having uh, you know to read the market sentiment and knowing when and not when to trade and when not to trade, but still it will all be depending on as human, like our emotional intelligence, to be able to sometimes feel like, okay, I'm gonna take this trade, sometimes feel like, no, I'm not gonna take that trade because of this issue, maybe geopolitical factors and maybe things happening here and there, and you just feel like this is not supposed to be happening. So you don't really take trades, and that's another power we have over AI. And apart from that, adaptability. So traders, we can pivot quickly when models fail. Something AI struggles with, in chaotic environments, because AI, whenever things are chaotic, for example, news spikes up and down, it will struggle. But we as humans will be able, like we can easily maneuver in such trading situations. And remember, guys, this video is just about the future of AI in trading, and I just want to remove this narrative of people feeling that AI is now gonna be make them profitable, or now AI is gonna replace traders. No, 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 that's not the case. It is upon us, we human beings, to embrace AI and use it as a tool to better or to perform better in our trading. Not only in trading, but in majority of our careers. Okay, in terms of creativity, in terms of back testing, in terms of you know pattern recognition and so on. So I'd like us to take a look, for example, you see what to expect, what the future, the future is likely to be on what AI is responsible for, and human beings is responsible for. So for example, AI will handle massive data crunching. It can handle trade execution, but you find that human trader will focus on interpretation of that edge cases. And when it comes to massive data crunching, human will be playing part in strategic decision making. So you as a human being, you'll be making a strategic decision based on your experience, on based on what you understand with the overall market narrative. And also AI is going to be helping us at back testing at scale. And we as human beings, we're going to be working on the narrative framing. So narrative framing, for example, you ask yourself, why should we go up here? Why should price reverse from here? Why do we, like, those type of things? Building a narrative of why, and like, most likely, why is price moving high and lower? Okay. So apart from that, AI is going to be helping us with risk alerts, and we as human beings are going to be having that intuition based judgment. For example, AI only knows that once you lose 2%, you're supposed to be going out. But we as human beings, we have that intuition based judgment. We have that intuition that that last trade failed because of so and so, but it is still a high probability trade. So we have that intuition and we can feel it, so we go back in again. So human beings will have to play part in that. So when it comes about also portfolio rebalancing, that is going to be on the side of AI. But you see, on the human side, we're going to be having understanding the market psychology. Understanding the market psychology is part of our human responsibility. So when we leave that behind, we do have challenges that we as humans have to watch out for. For example, now when we over rely on AI, this can create blind spots, especially in, let's talk about black swan scenarios. So over relying on artificial intelligence, like people don't want to learn how to trade, they just want to rely on AI to give them patterns and they execute. They want to let AI do everything, and that's a problem. Those are the challenges that we have to watch out for. So apart from that, model overfitting. So this is another challenge. You see, or maybe let's say poor training data that can lead to catastrophic errors. So model overfitting is maybe, for example, if maybe you are trying to create to program an AI and you give it too much, data, or maybe poor training data, they will often lead to serious errors that you can go to losses and losses and losses in the market. You see, so that's another side effect or a negative effect of using AI. When the data that you load, or maybe you try to overfit the model, it is likely going to crash at some point and start doing things that are not supposed to be done, which will lead to catastrophic errors, and of course that will lead to losses. So another possible challenge is let's talk about ethical concerns, and market manipulation. Now this will simply means that artificial intelligence will need regulation, something that I don't, because as of now, we are in the rising of AI and we haven't even reached to that level of regulation of AI. So meaning that people can start playing dirty in the markets, heavy manipulation, because they will be also using AI to manipulate. And you see, that will be an issue, okay? Especially when we still don't have regulation for the AI. So lastly, the last challenge to talk about is, loss of trader skills. Relying too much on automation can erode human edge. When you rely too much on just everything is being automated, that destroys the human edge. So the traders, like the trader of the future is a part data scientist, part psychologist, part risk manager. So AI will just become the loyal assistant, but intuition will remain the captain, especially in uncertain, fast moving markets. So I hope, guys, this was able to to open your eyes. Maybe if you're listening, or you are having worries like with AI coming in, what is the future of AI in trading? Still, there's something that AI doesn't have, is intuition. And even as much as our human emotions in trading, we often don't like them, but they will play a part in us becoming superior or still being the captain when it comes to trading. So yes, embrace AI if you want to use it. For example, a lot of I've seen a lot of trend. I've seen a trend recently whereby people are using AI to spot chart patterns, and they just see its swing rate, and AI gives them what to do, maybe buy or sell, and they take risks based on that analysis. But guys, I'm not really against it. It's a good thing. We should embrace AI, but it should only be used to better our performance in trading or other activities, but not to overly rely on AI to do everything. As usual, I don't want this video to be longer than 15 minutes, so I'm gonna stop this one over here and hope you guys like the video, subscribe and share, and see you in the next one. Cheers.